this a lot as well. Renekton banned away, and the Jace double Showmaker. Kellen, what are we locking in for Canyon, though, is the question. I think it's probably Viego, right?
Yeah, this
or Vi.
Yeah, Vi makes sense. Into Zeri, self-explanatory. Not a pick you're going to be extremely excited about, but Vi and Syndra together have an incredible amount of on-the-mod lockdown and burst. But Syndra has just not been that good.
Speaking of not being that good.
Well, also, yes, the Victor gonna come through here is going to solve some of the range issues that Brian has.
Oh my goodness. Oh, oh. Okay, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. For anyone who bet their channel points on Brion for this game, I salute you. Absolutely.
Your opponent, right? Like by just looking for continuous all-in, setting them behind in tempo, and then snowballing the map. But for Brion, I find it hard to imagine as Kana going in aggressively here.
Yeah, Shock Blast is going to miss as Umpty's going to come forward. They should be able to grab this first blood, and Morgan is going to pick it up. Nicely played here on the top side. A little bit, maybe a mistake in the play there from Kana, but not entirely sure. We'll need to check out the replay.
Yeah, my guess is that Kana knew that he was going to die, so he just tried to trade with Morgan there. They were aware that Lee was on the top half of the map, if I'm not mistaken. Umpty did get spotted.
Oh, goodness me. Henna just got home, just got back. Dips in the night. Our junglers do go past one another as Def could be caught out of position here. Moves back towards Canyon, who's Vault Breakering forward. We've got a fight in the mid lane as well, actually, as Showmaker. He has to flash to get himself out of the way, and now Karis, he can rotate over. The flash comes through here as Def stands his ground. Henna trying to do the damage, and he will be able to take down the Lucian. A double bubble. What does it mean? It means a dead Vi in the river, and Bro have found it.
And that's a disaster for D+ there. What happens is Showmaker gets all in mid, and they are unaware that Umpty is also there. So as a result, Atlas, I think
they're on perfect game pace.
Yep, they definitely are.
Yep.
They are going to get this dragon. That is, as mentioned before, an amazing way for Brion to buy time and not be threatened with as we get to the later stage of the game. As Canyon will be able to make his way out, and that's Inferno as well. So
yeah, and as we can see, there's a plethora of summoner spells on both sides.
Control.
Yeah, this is what you were talking about, the poke damage to come through as Deft is going to cull Karis away, and now Morgan looking for that flank angle.
That's a big ultimate gone.
Yeah. They're going to pull that one out of the way as now Morgan just dashing around here. They managed to find the Q onto Deft, and he immediately explodes. Bro continuing to just win out on all of these skirmishes, and that is going to be Soul Point, Chronicler. Do you believe yet?
Well, they might very well get the Soul Point here, Atlas. They do need to... Kane doesn't even have Flash. Oh, I love this pull out. Making sure that it's as hard as possible to steal.
Yeah, and they have to go for it. They have to try and get in there, but they're not going to. And that is going to be Bro locking it down. That is Infernal, and I thought that it was going to be so difficult for Bro, but instead, it looked comfortable.
Morg's pretty much over. Showmaker very far forward here.
Yeah, Canyon is going to dive on top of Effort as Tidal Wave is going to mean that the Lulu is just dead. And DK understand. They make it a 4v5. They should be able to guarantee themselves this Drake. Bro, they don't have to fight for this, though.
That's the luxury. They can give this up. They can make sure that the next setup is better. They don't need to go in here.
Does Bro ever give up? Do they ever give up? Do they ever surrender as Morgan is looking to try and lock Showmaker down? The scat of the week is just beautiful. And Karis, he's trying to get the heck out of this one now. Henna's going to be taken out. Deft survives this time as the General is looking to escape. And Bro didn't have to fight.
They should have.
But they wanted to.
No. They should have. There is times when you need to lose the battle to win the war. That was one of those moments.
Yep. Maker and Def now possibly in an awkward position is now Morgan. They're looking to collapse as Karis misses the backflip and Def gets himself into safety here off to the side. But this Drake is down very, very low as now Karis getting dove on by Canyon here. The bubble goes wide, but Canyon just puts down the Akali. Morgan going to be taken out as well as now Henna. Can he find it? Is this the Zeri angle? As Kellen has to get out, Deft is going to die as well, and Henna, he's just too big. And now they've got an Infernal Soul on top of everything. Bro's going to win this game. They're going to win this game, Chronicler.
They're going to do it. Brion there, the fight starts off pretty disastrous as they were unable to take down Deft. He's able to slide away. Morgan as Lord dumped off.
Oh god, if at first you don't succeed, and they are going to ult him up this time around. Can he actually go all out as Deft? Just keeping him at arm's length, and that is going to be the culling just to make sure that he goes down. Oh no, bro. It cannot be this. This cannot be the way.
I don't think it matters. It's only Morgan, and 3 ultimates are down.
You say only Morgan.
Yeah, they still have the Fed Zeri and Lulu.
He's the heart and soul.
Come on, Atlas.
I'm trying to stay positive, Chronicler, but we've been burnt before. Us pro leavers have been burnt before.
Still there. I don't think the boss can do this, but they're trying to force a reaction. They're trying to force a mistake here from Brion.
Yep, Cada
on the flank.
This side here, exactly right. Umpty going to be discovered. That control ward is there. Q is going to miss. He was hunting for Canyon and Deft there as they do peel away. They don't want a 50-50 this one, and it makes sense. He's going to move back to this mid lane. Walk in is the question. Look at how quickly this is going down. As Canyon, it might actually be a 50-50 as that's a huge knock-up onto Canyon. He is going to have to press his ultimate button as Umpty is going to go down very, very low. But now Karis getting massive in this fight. Henna still at full health, but he hasn't been able to auto-attack as the gameplay button is going to be pressed. Canna makes his way out here. And bro, they're going to back towards this Baron once again.
They can't though, because Umpty is dead. Umpty does finish his GA, and if Showmaker hadn't thrown his ult into Umpty with that stopwatch, that might have been a scary situation for Brion, but now it just means they can't do Baron. But, you know, you give up a stopwatch, that's fine. Umpty's just going to have GA for the next fight, and then the Plus is not going to be able to 100-0 him and let that lead to a win. But you can also...
Just looking to stand in front of DK here. We've seen this moment. They're going to go for it once again. Canyon this time very far away from this pit, and it looks like they're going to have to give this one up. They do have vision. Oh no, don't tell me. Okay, he's not going to be able to make it in. Level 16's picked up for both Henna and Umpty in that moment. They have Infernal Soul, they have Baron, and in 25 seconds, Exodia could be assembled here for Bro. See whether they can get control of this Dragon Pit. As Karis, no teleport, but he does make it back home with the Empowered Recall. DK, one last fight. As Umpty does have GA, he can face check.
All or nothing.
Absolutely. This is complete dire straits for DK.
Are looking amazing. They have the Soul, they have the Baron. They don't even really need to go. They can just head towards their bot side wave, start shoving. Karis and Morgan both have TP available. And I would much rather see them do that than try and go all in here on a possible flip around this Elder. Yeah, there we go. Karis, head towards that bottom lane. Just start pushing. Force D+ to make a mistake.
Yep. Deft is going to grab a red buff before they go for this fight. As Karis does push that wave in.
Yeah, let's keep going.
Yeah, he can just stay there. Showmaker going to return the favor by pushing this wave out into the mid lane. As Bro, they've started up the Elder once again. Elder getting confused, wondering where to go.
Showmaker has TP. Gonna go for a back here, try and finish an item.
Yep. Can teleport back in whenever he would like to. Control ward all over the places, yeah. Void Staff now completed. Karis on the flank angle. As the Rift Scuttler is going to go over to DK.
No poke found just yet.
This is Exodia here for Bro. So hard to lose if they do manage to lock this one down.
They have to turn though. They can't risk the flip.
They cannot. As Morgan down to 50%. Here's the culling from Deft. Tagged by the Q from Umpty, but Umpty isn't going to go in on it. Down to 4K. Oh man, is the flip actually going to happen? They're holding its health bar as Tidal Wave is going to be used. Effort down extraordinarily low, and Bro, can you do it? Can they lock this one down as now DK's going to hold on to it. Morgan down so incredibly low as Henna. It's going to hold the flash out from Canyon, and Deft is executed on the back line. The Elder's getting in the movement. The Bro are just winning the fight. They don't care about Elder. They don't care about Exodia. All they care about is winning this game, and they will be able to do it. The dragon comes down from the heavens and smites the Nami away. That is the ace. And if you lost faith in Bro, lose your faith no longer. LCK faithful, they will take game number 1 against DK.
And this means no matter what, D+ is going to lose the lead that they had in game score. This is going to put them closer.
At least until Guangdong managed to take down Genji in our second series. Look at the Bro leave here in Lowell Park. Bro immediately They jump out of their seats, and they are straight back to have a chat to Edgar about how this one went. I don't know how they did it, but
Maybe.
it looked gorgeous.